Word up. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Those of y'all tuning in live, good morning. Those of y'all podcast version, good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome into Sports and Balls. I'm your host, Jeff Michael, as always. Man, there's a lot to do. Lots to go over today. Stoked about it, man. Stoked. MLB season is off. Off and running, baby. Lots of home runs yesterday, man, including a couple of MLB records, which is always weird, man. Baseball has the most incredible stats. One of them being catcher hit an opening day home run for the first time in MLB history. That's New York Yankees catcher. And then what's his name for the Orioles hit his sixth straight opening day home run. Adding on to his record. Just so many weird records in baseball, man. It's wild. Today's show brought to you by Christian's Tailgate Bar and Grill. Go to christianstailgate.com. Find one near you. Place was just absolutely slammed yesterday. All five of them here in Houston. Opening day, yeah. And March Madness last night. God, just get over to Christian's Tailgate. More going on tonight. I know U of H is playing tonight. There's a ton. We'll get into college hoops here in a little bit. But just lots going on, man. They have 40 TVs, over 40 in every location. Just get to christianstailgate.com. Go check them out. Don't get in trouble. If you do, call 713-864-9000. Thiessen Law Firm, the Texas Trial Attorney.com. Shout out to you, Grant. Speaking of, I haven't heard from Grant in a long time. Hope all is well, brother. Yeah, man, let's get this show going. Let's get this show on the road today, March the 28th, Friday, March the 28th, Respect Your Cat Day. So there you go. Barnum and Bailey Day, Eat an Eskimo Pie Day. If your name is Amber, I know a few of y'all. National Amber Day. No, that's not in a weird way. Stop it. It's friends. Jeez. National Black Forest Cake Day. National Hot Tub Day. Hell yeah. If your name is Ram, either one of those. National Something on a Stick Day. Hot dog on a stick, corn dogs, whatever. Triglycerides Day. That's important, I guess. National Weed Appreciation. No, thank you. I had to pick weeds for sneaking out one time. Virtual Advocacy Day. What is that? Ultra Music Festival. Ooh. People like to have fun at those. Shout out to a few people. And then that's it. So go eat something on a stick. Have you a Black Forest National Hot Tub in a hot tub while respecting your cat, and your name is Amber. There you go. That's your perfect day for today on Friday, March the 28th. Let's get into some freaking sports, baby. Wow, what a day yesterday. Headlines are all about NCAA and MLB. I probably, for the first time in a long time, won't even mention the NFL. If I do, it'll be something awkward. But if I get some breaking news like Aaron Rodgers or something like that. So we'll try to stick to the MLB, and we'll try to stick to NCAA. That's the big stuff going on right now. As of right now, your division leaders are – I'm just kidding. I'm not going to get into that. But what a day yesterday. What a day baseball had. Opening day, it was gorgeous. Game started around 2 o'clock here Central Time. The Yankees, the Astros, half the league was playing yesterday, and it was awesome. Let's kick it off with the Astros game. Cam Smith, the newly called up Cam Smith, ends up getting a hit, his first major league hit. Framber Valdez pitched a 4-hit shutout for 7 innings. Incredible game by him. The guy continues to be an absolute ace for the Houston Astros. Astros win 3-1 over the Mets. Juan Soto striking out, I believe, with the bases loaded in the 9th inning. And there you have it. Brewers lose to the Yankees, like I said. Good outing by the Yankees, bad outing by the Brewers. Austin Wells with a home run, leadoff home run. I don't know if it was the first pitch of the game for them, but Austin Wells getting a hold of one. Anthony Volpe, a New York native, gets another home run. And what is it? Judge went 1 for 4 with an RBI, 2 strikeouts. Over on the Brewers side, Yelich 0 for 4. Frelick had a good day. Ortiz had a good day. And Capra hits your homer for the Brewers. Orioles. The offensive showdown of the day goes to the Orioles, or offensive explosion, if you will, goes to the Orioles. They beat the Blue Jays 12-2. If I'm correct, though, and I know the Orioles, it's game one, but if I'm correct, here, let me look at this. Adley Rutschman went off. And he, by the way, I told you guys on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? I told you Adley Rutschman's my pick for MVP. Dude is, what is that, 3 for 5 with 2 home runs? Just monster day. Monster day for Adley Rutschman. Really, really bad day for Jackson Holiday. Well, he did get 1 hit. All right, he got 1 for 5. At one point, I thought he was 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Looks only like he had 2 strikeouts. So there you go. Rutschman with the incredible day there for the Orioles. Get your Adley Rutschman cards right now. So Orioles win 12-2. Phillies beat up on the Nationals 7-3. Nationals are an interesting team. I like the Phillies a lot. I don't think I'm not expecting much from the Nationals at all, but I do like the Phillies. Red Sox 5-2 over the Texas Rangers. And here's the reason I believe that the Astros will win that division is just because simply there's not any competition in that division for them. I think the Astros are good. Don't get me wrong. They have a chance to make some real noise, but I just don't think that division's set up. And I'll tell you why here in a little bit. Number one being the Rangers just lost 5-2, but Alex Bregman, who was the off-season acquisition by the Red Sox, goes 0 for 4. So there you go, Alex. The Pittsburgh Pirates lose 5-4. The Marlins at home winning the opener. Look at that. Good job, Marlins. The Giants win 6-4 over the Cincinnati Reds. Angels lose to the White Sox, who win their home opener. The White Sox apparently have the worst roster in Major League Baseball, but I mean, obviously you have to find out, but it's pretty interesting. We'll see about that. The interesting thing about this, Trout was hit in the first, like his first at bat, I believe, on the hand. Mike Trout, injury prone Mike Trout, back issues, knee issues, shoulder issues, and then he gets hit in the hand on his first at bat of the 2025 season. I'm not trying to laugh because I love Mike Trout, but just the amount of bad luck that guy has is crazy. And then the Angels go on to get annihilated by the White Sox, right? And at one point, we're pitching a position player. That's how bad it got in game one. Game one. And the battle of the worst between the Angels and Red Sox. So they'll tee it up again today. Guardians beat the Royals 7-4. This is going to be a good series. I'll go over the games today here in a minute in the starters, but Guardians beat the Royals 7-4 to go 1-0. Braves lose to the Padres. Freddie Peralta gets the W. Good for him. Sonny Gray gets the W. St. Louis Cardinals, beautiful stadium. Absolutely love that stadium. They beat the Twins 5-3. Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani's home run is the difference. Man, I'm watching this game. And Skubal pitched pretty decent. He was all right. Left some hanging over the middle. The Dodgers were very aggressive. I think they hit 2 home runs off Skubal. But Ohtani's at bat, right? The Tigers are only down by 1. And Ohtani has a 3-2 count. Bases are empty. And the guy throws it over the plate. Just one of the dumbest pitching mistakes. I mean, what are you doing? You're only down by 1. It's the 7th inning. You got plenty of time. And he just throws it over the plate. And, of course, Ohtani just smashes it over the left field wall. Just you cannot make those mistakes. I get it. The Tigers play aggressive baseball, if you will. But, man, and that ended up being the difference. Dodgers win 5-4 because the Tigers scored that next inning. That would have been a tie ball game, except for they pitched to Ohtani. You should have just walked him and went after Betts, who's lost 27 pounds in the last 3 weeks. Yeah. All right. Cubs beat the Arizona Diamondbacks 10-6, and the Mariners in the nightcap beat the Athletics 4-2. They're going to beat up on each other all season long, probably. But so the Athletics, the Mariners, the Angels, and the Rangers are the Astros competition in that division. Whew. Jeez. By the way, Major League Baseball is in an incredible position. I think yesterday was awesome. Now, granted, they competed with March Madness a little bit, but I think baseball won, which is weird. I haven't seen the ratings yet, but baseball seemed to have a pretty good day yesterday. And NCAA was okay. They had one good game. We'll talk about it here in a little bit. But baseball's in a great spot. All you people that thought that and I've mentioned this over and over, but that thought that shortening the games was going to be bad. Look, attendance is up. Viewership is up. Ratings are skyrocketing. Baseball's got superstars. They market perfectly. It's just in a good spot. I mean, what is it? The Tigers, Brewers, Orioles, Guardians, Royals all made the playoffs last year. And guess what? All of them are in the bottom half of payroll. Every one of those teams, they all made the playoffs. Baseball's doing something right. Take note, NBA. Today's games, Mets at Astros, game number 2, 7:10. Apple TV. I'm going to put that on. Rockies at the Rays at 3:10. That's the afternoon game. I think that's the only one. Yeah, it is. And then Orioles, Blue Jays. Who's on the mound? Is there any good pitching matchups today? Morton and Guzman. Orioles and Blue Jays. That'll be good. Where are we at? Jack Leiter pitches for the Rangers tonight in Ranger Park. Dylan Cease for the Padres will take on the Braves. That'll be fun. Talion for the Cubs pitches. Let's see how his season gets going. Chicago is favored in that game. Where are we at? Are there any good betting games? Luis Castillo pitches tonight for the Mariners against the Athletics. Springs is on the mound. I honestly, I would take that. Seattle minus 145. Give me the minus 1.5. Yamamoto at 9:10, which is 8:10 Central, will pitch for the Dodgers. He's already 1-0 in the season. Dodgers are minus 240 against Jack Flaherty. Oof, man. If I'm going to bet, Hunter Brown's on the mound for the Astros. I'm not taking that. Rays, Royal, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. I don't see any really good ones. I like Dylan Cease for the Padres, although the Braves are pretty good. Definitely like Castillo for the Mariners. I like Yamamoto for the Dodgers, so I like those two games. And, give me Jack Talion for the Cubs. Those 3 games. Those are my betting games for the day. Baseball's on. Baseball is on. I'm stoked about it. I may go to tonight's game. Somebody give me tickets to tonight's game in Houston. I'm there. All right. What else do we have going on? NCAA basketball. Sweet 16 last night. Duke and Cooper Flagg. I tried to get on eBay yesterday and look at Cooper Flagg's signed cards. He doesn't sign. He doesn't. So they're in the thousands. I think there's only 1 or 2 cards that he has, one of them being Topps McDonald's All-American. But if you can get your hands on Cooper Flagg sports cards right now, do it. I'm just telling you. And there's not a lot of them. The guy is freaking good, man. They will. You got to think about what's going out of the NBA and what's coming in, right? Cooper Flagg, they will try to make him the biggest thing since LeBron. I believe they tried to do with Ja a little bit. They tried to do with Ant Edwards. Those guys just don't have the. I don't even know what to call it. Maybe the charisma, or they just don't want to do it. Like maybe Kevin Durant-ish, where they just don't want to be the face of the NBA. But Cooper Flagg seems to have all the right skills to be the next superstar in the NBA. The guy's pretty damn good. 30 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists as they beat Arizona 100-93. Duke looks to be heading towards the national championship. That guy's just really good. And his highlights are fantastic, man. The guy just knows he just knows how to play ball. The kid's very, very, very good. A la Christian Laettner. Now, obviously, look, he didn't transfer into the NBA that well. But Cooper Flagg, get his sports cards right now. In fact, go to eBay and find as many as you can. Maryland and Florida last night. Mr. Queen for Maryland, the national hero, if you will, last week. had 27 points. It was not enough as Maryland falls to number 1 Florida, 87-71. And then let's get into it. Mr. Sears for Alabama as Alabama breaks the record for most threes in an NCAA tournament. I think Sears hit 8 of them. How many three-pointers did they hit? 25 of 51 for 50%. Wow. Sears had – no, sorry. He was 10 for 16 on 3 points. He hit 10 threes. Damn. And then 2 free throws. Is that all he shot was threes? No wonder the NBA is like it is. But Alabama moves on 113-88 over the BYU Cougars. Alabama moves on. Look, number 1 Florida moves on. Number 1 Duke moves on. Number 2 Alabama moves on. And then you had the game of the evening between Arkansas and Duke, where Arkansas led by 17 points at one time. They had a 98% chance of victory, and I'll be damned if the Texas Tech Red Raiders didn't come back and absolutely steal this game in overtime, 85-83. So, top seed moves on. Top seed Florida, top seed Duke, top seed Alabama. Number 3 Texas Tech moves on. Tonight's games, Ole Miss and Michigan State, 6:09. Cannot wait. That's going to be a fun game. Speaking of John Calipari, I'll go back to the Arkansas game just for a second. Good job. I believe they should have won that game, and he moved on to the Elite Eight, but Calipari's got something rolling there in Arkansas. Probably be pretty good next year as well. Kentucky and Tennessee will take off tonight at 6:39 on TBS. That game will be tough. Tough game. Tennessee's favored by 4.5. I would take Kentucky plus the 4.5. That's a good game. Michigan and Auburn. Auburn number 1, Michigan number 5. Auburn's favored by 8.5. Wow. Whoa, man. Give me Michigan plus the 8.5 for sure. Michigan State and Ole Miss. I'm going to leave that alone. Purdue at Houston. Not obviously in Houston, but Houston will be the home team. Houston's favored by 8.5 as well. But in this one, I'm not touching this. But, man, the Cougars they are the quiet team in the NCAA tournament right now, which is good for them because usually they get bounced as a number 1 seed in really bad fashion. But they move on. If they win tonight, they move on to the Elite Eight. And Houston is a number 1 seed. Auburn, number 1 seed as well. Houston's tough. Houston is tough. They have a chance this year to go to the final game. For sure. For sure. I have Florida and Alabama going at it in my bracket, but Houston's got a good shot. Houston has a great shot. That game, Houston and Purdue will tip off at 9:09. So from 6:09 to 9:09, you'll have constant, 6:09 to 11 p.m. You'll have constant NCAA action. Get over to Christian's Tailgate Bar and Grill for all of it. This part of the show brought to you by Wes Butler over at Butler CCS Fire, Water, Mold, Roofing, 713-330-9472. Fire, Water, Mold, Roofing, you name it. Go see Wes. He actually helped out a buddy of mine yesterday, so thank you, Wes, for that. Some water mitigation. And if something breaks, speaking of, you got a pipe that busted, you got some plumbing issues, lindsayplumbing.com, LINDSAY, plumbing.com, 281-373-3333, local and absolutely amazing. I think they've been in business here for over 30 years. Family owned, awesome company. 281-373-3333. What else we got today, man? I'm in a good mood. Let's get on some other shit. It's Friday, man. Do I need to go to football? Do I? Everything has been... No, I need to go to NBA. That's where I need to go. I know we don't really want to, but we're going to. The Rockets. The NBA Rockets. The NBA Houston Rockets have won 11 of 12 games. The Lakers got stunned last night by the Bulls. The Bulls hit two 3-pointers back-to-back. And then the Lakers went down, took a 1-point lead, and with 2 seconds left, I forgot who it was. Josh Giddey chunks up a half-court shot, and Bulls stun the Lakers, who moved to 44-29. I think the Lakers have lost. I'm gonna look this up real quick, but they've been pretty bad lately. 4-6 in the last 10. That's not terrible. They are they're tied with Memphis for the number 4 seed right now. Could move to the 6th seed. That would be brutal. But the Lakers hype with the Luka trade and LeBron, and then you've got all the LeBron and Stephen A. Smith drama. By the way, I'm not buying into all that shit, dude. I posted. I'm tired of it already. I go to Facebook Sports with Balls or Sports with Balls on any social media. Follow us. Get in on the conversations over there, man. It's pretty intense. It's a lot of fun. But the Lakers, the Luka and LeBron thing, and the off-court shit with Stephen A. I saw the interview with LeBron on the Pat McAfee show. By the way to go, Pat McAfee. You don't get sit-downs with LeBron that often. LeBron, I just think he had a lot of shit to say, right? He had a lot of things to get off his chest, and I think some of it came off wrong. I really do, man. He was upset a lot of that interview. It was a great interview. If you haven't seen the LeBron and Pat McAfee, it was on 2 days ago. I would go check that out. He had time. He was in he was in Indiana. I think that's where it is, Indiana or wherever he was. But Pat McAfee got him to sit down. I don't know if he paid him. I have no idea if he paid him to sit down with him or not. But LeBron went off, and especially on the Stephen A. Smith thing. And then Stephen A. said that he wasn't there for Kobe, which he was. Oh, dude, we're so in tune with this, this hear me now kind of atmosphere in social media and especially in the media. Stephen A. Smith is just, oof. I don't know if it was good or bad. Look, they say that all publicity is good publicity. I don't know if this one was. But I'm tired of the LeBron, Stephen A. Smith shit. I wish it would go away. But last night, the Lakers lose. The LeBron and Luka trade doesn't look that special anymore. It doesn't. The Bulls are 33-40, and they beat them. I think they've had some really bad losses. Now, you got to peak at the right time. The Astros. The Rockets are peaking at the right time. They're 9-1 their last 10. They won 11 out of 12. And it looks like the Lakers are not. They're going the opposite direction. There are, 73 games we're at. So there's only 9 games left in the season. This is where you have to start putting it together. That sounds weird. That sounds crazy, right? That 9 games left in the season. But this is literally where you have to start playing your best. You cannot start faltering now because the playoffs start. And by the way, the NBA playoffs are about 3 months long. I swear to you, I'm not even joking. Look it up on your computer right now when the NBA Finals is. In fact, I'll look it up. It's going to be late July. Watch. It always blows my mind how long. I'm like, the NBA is still playing. We're in almost August. Let me see. 2025 NBA playoff. It doesn't have it here. It doesn't have it on here. But NBA final. Oh, here we go. Let me try to check this out. It won't tell me when they start. Well, at least I'm not going to sit here and do it while you guys are listening. But anyways, they start probably in about 12 to 13 days. And like I said, it goes until late July, if not into August. It's just unbelievable. I'm always in shock. I'm like, we're still playing? 3 months long playoffs, so you've got a long time to sit there and digest all this. They have the play-in games for 7 and 10 from the East and 7 through 10 in the West. Dude, it's just an absolute brutal haul for the NBA playoffs. And right now, you've got a ton of small market teams that look like they're heading towards the finals. Oklahoma City, Cleveland. Golly, if you have Oklahoma City, Cleveland, man, I say it over and over. Just in the East, it just seems like, look, the Knicks are playing good. The NBA wants Boston or New York in the finals. Without a doubt, that's huge, huge markets, and they need something. They need somebody in this playoff, sort of like Ant did last year, Ant Edwards, to absolutely step up and make this thing interesting, right? Because honestly, the Boston Celtics are going to be boring to watch again. We've seen this story. I don't want the same stories in the NBA anymore. I want a new story and a baller to come out of the playoffs, somebody, a superstar, like SGA for Oklahoma City. Give me that. Give me the Knicks versus Oklahoma City Thunder. Boom, I'll take that. That might be fun. But the NBA's got to have something. I don't want to see the Lakers, man. Holy shit, dude. I do not want to see the Lakers. And I'll be honest with you. I like the Nuggets. I don't want to see the Nuggets either. I've seen that story. It just keeps playing out the same freaking way. The NBA needs to have something, somewhere, somehow, or someone step up in the playoffs to make this fun again, man. To where I'm like, ooh, that'll be interesting next year. Because right now, dude, it's just not. It's just not interesting to watch. And the matchups so far, I cannot wait. And I hope, please, from the NBA gods, make the Knicks and Pacers face off in the playoffs. That would be fantastic. It was great last year. I would love to see that again. But that's my NBA rant. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to Sports with Balls. I'll have the podcast version up directly after this. I got to go play some pickleball, go get my work on. So I'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend. Be careful. My name is Jeff Michael. This is Sports with Balls. See you.